Right, hello guys, you join me. It's now the 3rd week in June. I'm back over the Syndicate. So, this morning got down, absolutely ram jam, proper. I don't think in the whole time I've been on here I've seen this many anglers. So, I know it's because everyone's furloughed off work, so they're all deciding to get down on the bank. I don't blame them. I'm doing the same, getting out whenever I can. So it's not a moan, more of an observation. It's absolutely rammed. Literally, this is I think it's a 70-person syndicate, and it feels like a session down at Linear Fisheries. So let me fill you in on what's happened the last couple of weeks. Came down for a session in May when it opened. No joy, nothing. And I came back the next week and managed to snatch 2, sort of like a £17 common and a £25 mirror. No, common as well, sorry. And then came down the week after that, managed to scrape out a little 20 mirror, which was lovely. I'll show you a picture of that now. And now we're back again. It's now just coming into the 3rd week of June. The fish are spawned, they've already done all that, got out of the system. It's not meant to say it won't happen again, it might happen again. But for now, it's not looking like they're going to do it. Now, usually I tend to favour the west side of the lake, as you'll see from my other videos. But I think there's 4 swims up there on that little point, and 3 of them are gone. And I'm not into tucking in between 3 anglers hoping for the best, or getting into rows with them because it's all so tight. So I'm fishing into the middle of the lake. There's pretty much one of about 3 or 4 swims that were left. So there weren't too much choice, so we'll give it a night in here. If no good, we'll either move or make an early departure home. So I'll keep you up to date, and yeah, let's hope we have one. Hello guys, right, it's the next morning now, and I've moved. Nothing happened last night in swim 10 I was in, so I decided to move out to swim 14. 4 swims down, but that little bit down the lake could make a massive difference. Already seeing a lot more fish activity around me, so we've got another 22 hours left. Hopefully something happens. Right, I'll keep you all updated. So, £19 of Kent mirror carp. Fell to a monster red boilie with a pink tipper. You cannot really ask any more than that. Right, hello everybody. Just a little bit of an update for this evening. It's now day 2 of my 48-hour session, and as you know from previous, I started off in swim 10, done the night there, absolutely nothing happened. So I decided this morning to make a move. Now the guy before me in here was leaving at midday, so with that I jumped in here when he'd gone. Now there was fish jumping everywhere up here through the night. From down where I was, all I could hear at my right side was crashing all through the evening, and all I could think at night was, got to get up there. So made that move today. After about an hour being set up in the swim, probably about 1:30, maybe 2, got a take, and it resulted in a 19-pound 8 mirror, and I'll take you over and I'll show you that now. So looking at the plans for tonight, sticking to what I've started doing in the swim, and I've got all 3 rods pushed up against this island behind. Now this is almost like snag fishing, but not quite, because I'm fishing tight up to the island, but the areas that I'm fishing up to are actually all hollowed out. So I'm fishing locked up still, with a tiny little bit of give in the reels, but not too much, because I do need to get on them to stop them taking me underneath the island. Otherwise it's going to make my life hard. It's going to make the fish's life hard through it. So I'm fishing semi-locked up, so I can literally be on the rod straight away. I'm actually sleeping probably about a metre away from the rods. So with that I can literally lean out and grab them. And just makes the whole thing a lot more safe and a lot easier. Well, good morning everyone. No fish. It rained from 10 o'clock last night, and it's still raining now, 8 in the morning. We've had no breaks in the rain, and it seems to have switched the fish off. Ain't really been any shows. I spoke to other anglers around the lake that I know, and they've had nothing. So I know the rain's good. Rain usually oxygenates the water, turns them on. Usually in the breaks though, between the rain, and we ain't had that. So 4 hours left, and I ain't gonna hold out much hope, I've got to admit. So it looks like it's gonna be a very annoying pack away with everything soaking wet. Oh well, it's what we do.